DuPont Pioneer is a proud premier sponsor of the Pro Farmer Midwest Crop Tour.
Welcome back to Owatonna, Minnesota. Brian, we've been talking about the Pro Farmer Crop Tour. We wrapped up the tour, and it's time to take a look at some of these numbers and try to figure out just how much impact it might have. But I'm going to take it a little bit of a different spin before we talk about the supply side. China's been in here buying beans, and we've got $16, $17 beans. The crushers continue to crush beans because we need the soybean meal. So the demand, even at this price level, is still pretty good. And with that amount of demand at this price, when you talk about Ohio pod counts down 17, Indiana down 9, Illinois down 21, South Dakota down 47, Nebraska 30%, Iowa 18% down, and Minnesota 17% down, we really can't afford to lose another bushel of beans, and it looks like we might.
Yeah, we can't afford to lose them. If we do, we have to take it off the usage side on the balance sheet, and that requires higher prices to do that.
Yeah, where are you going to take it from?
Good question. I think residual's the easy answer.
Yeah, go back to a negative residual on this.
Exactly.
Stuff. Yeah, but seriously, can you take it out of the crush side of things?
Not right now, you can't, because like you said, the meal demand is just absolutely driving it right now. The crushers are actively competing for supply, and they're usually the first ones to give up, especially when China's involved on the export side of things.
Yeah, exactly. And tell me, at what price is China going to stop buying beans?
Good question. I don't think we'll see it.
Yeah, that's a tough question, and it's something that I think we might find out as time goes on here. Now, on the corn, it's a little bit of a different situation. It's really tough to find, where that demand is going to continue to grow out there. We've got prices that seem to be doing their job to slow down use at the supply level that USDA estimated as of August 1, which was a 10.8 million bushel crop. But we had Ohio corn yields down 29, Indiana down 21, Illinois down 22, South Dakota down 47, Nebraska down 14, Iowa down 16%, and Minnesota down 11% from tour results last year. What happens if we lose a few more bushels of this corn? Where are we going to be able to cut the demand so that we can keep carryover at least 650 million bushels?
Boy, the fat's been trimmed. I mean, USDA already took it off in the August supply and demand report. Feed and residual, I guess, because the residual component, which is probably at a negative already, gets even smaller at a greater negative.
Okay. Yeah, I think what we're talking about here is that with the demand picture that we've got and the supply picture that seems to be getting a little bit tighter out here, we're into a situation where this market's going to have to find that spot that's going to slow down use, and we're going to have a real battle between the ethanol market and the export market as we try to slow down use and keep enough corn on hand at the end of the 2012-13 marketing year. All right, we're wrapping up the Pro Farmer Midwest Crop Tour, and we're in Owatonna, Minnesota. We'll be right back with more Ag Day in just a moment.
Looks like it's going to be an interesting year. Thanks, guys. Up next, Mike Hoffman with your Friday forecast.